Good girl, yeah. Come on, little boy.
Oh, chop it up!
Here we come, guys. It's going to be the shootout of the OK 12. You ready? Get him. That was incredible. I can die tomorrow.
Welcome to your life, Avery.
This is the choke that Briley makes for the guy that wants to get them in tight and shoot them right in the lips.
Buck Gardner Calls presents Foul Play 5, made in the USA. Sponsored by Avery Outdoors, Greenhead Gear, as real as it gets. Briley, a legacy of shooting innovations. Cyclops, get out of the dark. Quest Outdoors, tradition and innovation. Gerber Legendary Blades, fend for yourself. Hodgman, since 1838. Hot Hands, we're hot when you're not. Tritronics, the standard. Mossy Oak, it's not a passion, it's an obsession. Remington Country, great guns deserve great ammo. We make both. Walker's Game Ear, the #1 choice for hearing protection and sound amplification. Interco Tire Corporation, tough tires for tough terrain. Timex, be there now. Kickies, Land Pride, the smoothest ride out there. And War Eagle Boats.
Pocket rocket. Never sticks. We guarantee it. Sticks, you have your money back.
Cruise!
Hey folks, that's a new sort of single. It's a little call we've been playing with, and we're having a lot of fun with it. I want to thank you for buying this video. This is our 20th year in business, and along the way we've had a lot of fun, met a lot of great people, and really had a lot of great people work with us and help us. We've been going to Canada now for over 20 years. We got a lot of great friends up there, and we've had some fantastic hunts. And this year, when we were going up, we got froze out. Headed right back to South Dakota and got started right there with Made in the USA. Thanks for buying this video, and man, do we hope you enjoy it. Oh, I think it's it. Well, I got about 15 of it that I made.
I got a whole folder where we talked to them last year and set all that up, so you can come get it.
You see our wall of stuff here too? This is kind of cool. I like that. That dresses up. It's just a little bit of the stuff that we've been able to get up. Well, you know, this all started 3 or 4 years ago for me. I met Buck at one of the outdoor shows here in Memphis, and I was trying to get started duck calling at the time, and he was a really good guy to help me out. It's just really beneficial for me to have a professional like him spend time talking to me about that, and it was pretty nice. And we've become friends over the time frame. About 1.5 years ago, Buck called and asked if I would be interested in coming and working with him. At the time, I was working for Strike King Lure Company, been there for quite a few years, and was doing real well and having a good time, but this was a real challenge, and I thought it would be a good opportunity to come down here and help out. And we've done a lot. We've done a heck of a lot. We've been in business now 20 years, and it's been great. But we make everything either in Tennessee or in Arkansas. We feel like that maybe not everybody knows that. So Buck and I were talking about the video, the Foul Play 5 this time, and we go, hey, you know what? It'd be a good idea to maybe make that video and call it Made in the USA or Made in America or something to be very proud of, because everything that we have is that way and we stand behind it. We think it's something that very few people in our industry do. So that's what we did. We shot everything in the United States, and it's a super video. I think that the public out there is going to just enjoy this tremendously because it's entertaining and everything is shot in the United States. We were really fortunate. We had some good guys help us out, and we had a lot of fun with it. And being our 20th year anniversary on top of that, we're going to do some special stuff for the buying public out there that you guys need to keep watching for. And I think you'll be surprised, and you'll be very happy about it.
Casey, Marshall Murphy here, and we've got some kids coming out to hunt the teal opener, and I was wondering if you could come out and help us out. Give me a call.
Well, I got an awesome opportunity presented to me from a friend of mine named Marshall Murphy, who works for a company called Evans & Evans out in Triplet, Missouri. And what they do is they run the land learning organization, and what that is they team up with like Big Sisters and Big Brother organizations and get them out and introduce them to the sport. You know, the kids that don't have a father or a mother to get them out and you know, teach them how to do things. And when I mean teach them, they do it in a first-class way. They put them in heated, you know, 30-foot pits. They have stoves, TVs. They actually have floors that raise up so that they can shoot out of them, proper, you know, height and that. And they also, one thing that's really cool that they do is they hold these kids' days a couple times a year. And I got to come out and do a seminar to probably about 500-600 kids and hand out free duck calls to them and actually get to teach them how to do it. And it was probably the highlight of my summer, just getting to spend, you know, a few hours with those kids and teaching them how to blow our duck calls. They bring out these guys with the skeet thrower, get to learn to shoot skeet, they get to shoot bow and arrow, get to learn how to hike through woods, do some fishing. They actually had this huge tub that was full of ginormous catfish, and they actually got to pick them up and feel them. And you know, some of the catfish were bigger than they were, and it's just an awesome place.
Okay, y'all boys ready? Is everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just kind of keep tucked down a little bit because they ain't probably we ain't gonna scare too bad, but just keep our eyes open. Watch these people.
Man, these are a lot of birds flying around.
These are two, y'all. Watch it right here. Kill him.
Kill him.
Woo! Woo! Good shot. Good shot. Okay, right here in front. Ready? Good shot. Right in front. Good shot. Damn. Both of you got what? 2 of these? Right up front on the left.
Get him, Edward. Get him right there. Kill him. Kill him. Nice. A teal is a duck, and it has blue on its wings. It's mainly like a dark gray and partially black. And it's not that big of a duck. And they usually fly pretty fast in groups.
Good shot.
Shoot it. Woo! Okay, now I'm redeeming myself. Then the teal would also, could be like an airliner, because it gets there on time and it's quick. Go. I've already got my limit for today.
Come on, girl. Yeah.
Oh, look at all that. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, he's shooting?
Coming in.
Kill him! I got it. You done? Yeah. Hey, can I get some air?
I'm done. This he's all wet, so I got it like this. That'd be done.
This is my first duck hunt, and I think it was a lot of fun compared to other hunts like dove and turkey, because there was probably always a guaranteed shot for the hunt, and dove, you have to be patient, and turkey is pretty hard, so it was pretty easy, confident knowing you're going to get some birds. One of my favorite shots was I had a group about 8 or 9 like flaring out around the corner, and I shot one of them down below and it dropped dead perfectly. Evans, this is a great place. I mean, it's a nice place because it can hold like a lot of people and cook over like 1,000 people, I've heard. First time dunk hunting was today, and it was really fun because you're in a blind and they can't see and they just fly right over you and get your limit really easily. Casey is kind of like Chuck Norris in a way. He busts shots and calls birds. I don't know what else to say besides that he's like Chuck Norris.
You think the game wardens are on to us? I don't see them anywhere.
I mean, most everything out there is now accessible. Most people on the band. Once it dries out and you dust it off with a broom, some of your natural camouflage colors will come back through and give you the color that you want. It won't just be all brown. But if you want to have success with ground blinds today, and these are real low profile blinds, which is important more as long as you go. Ducks and geese are getting more and more aware of stuff picking up out in the field. So we're mudding ours up. Like I said, Avery's made this new blind. It's real low profile. And, I'm going to use up all this mud on this one. It's about 3:30. The wind has shifted completely around from the west to the southeast. They didn't start flying yesterday until about 4. It's warmed up. It's about 45 degrees, but this wind does make it kind of brisk. And you know, just like any other time you do this stuff, you just hope that what you've done here is right, and the decision you made is right, and hopefully the birds will show up here in a minute and cooperate by coming in here and letting us shoot at them. And have some fun. This old boy that farms this field here, I just stopped and talked to him. He's a little over 90 years old, and he's lived out here on this same piece of land all his whole life. So he said when we got done today, he would like to have one duck cleaned and ready to cook. So we're gonna clean one up for him and put a little bit of the Champion's Choice seasoning on it and get it ready to go for him so he and his wife can have it. I said, would you like to? He said, no, one's enough for both of us. All right, they come around. Take them, boys. Cruz! Oh, man. Catch it up. Here. Here, Cruz. Yeah. Good boy. Come on, here you go. Let's go. Get you a drake. Cruz! Set him up. That's beautiful. Huh? Y'all get ready. Cut them up, boys. Cruz! Fetch them up. Let's go. There you go. Hey, the road he picked up first was yours. That long one was mine. Here. Here. That's cool. Just watch the show a little bit, y'all. Get him, Heather, get him.
Well, I got started running a camera back when I was in college. I hunted a lot with two friends of mine, Jeremy and Rich, and they seemed to want to shoot a lot, and so I decided I'd just go ahead and pick up a camera and see what we could do. And you know, we had a lot of good times and got a lot of good footage, and that's where I started my love of camera work. And I met up with Buck through the guy I hunted with in college, Jeremy Romaine, who I'm working with now. And you know, it started out as tuning calls, and he kind of started talking about, you know, looking for another camera guy, and I mentioned that you know, I ran a camera before, so we sat down. He took a look at what I had and liked what I had, so you know, we went from there.
Welcome to Washington, the Evergreen State. Big time snow and ice in Kansas City, Arlene said, big time. So that's gonna, hey, it's gonna make for a great weekend for the boys for duck hunting.
Well, this is probably one of my favorite duck hunts of the year. It got real cold after a snow and ice storm that we got, but luckily the wind had been keeping this lake that I usually hunt open. We got out of the truck that morning. It was right around the 10 degrees mark. Made for a tough morning because we already had to get up about 2:30 in the a.m. and you know, made a long drive to get there. And we were able to bring in a boat and get out a huge spread, which made it really nice. But the coolest thing about the hunt was that we really got to test out the spit techs. Everybody's calls that morning were freezing up because once you start getting a lot of spit in them, with that cold air, it'll just flash freeze the call. That's where we really got to test the spit techs, because the spit actually will run out of the call fast enough that it won't freeze up the reeds as easy as a normal call. And it was very fortunate for that day because my call was the only one that was working, and so I got to call a lot at the birds, and they wanted a little bit of call.